For the first time in 3 years, Eastern Washington University has a genuine shot at the Walter Payton Award, given to the most outstanding offensive player in FCS football. Senior wide receiver Efton Chism III believes he has a leg up on the competition this season due to his insatiable work ethic and the groundwork laid before him in Cheney.
I start with every day I write NFL, All-American, Walter Payton, and Legend. I have a slight advantage over some people because I get to walk by 4 statues every day. You know, people don't realize that we have 4 of them. And I see Walter Payton's statue in the facility all the time. They got the names on the wall. So I think just kind of seeing that every day helps me realize man, I can really do this.
Chism's journey to stardom at Eastern started in high school when he hoped to one day follow in his uncle's footsteps.
Instead of my uncle coming here, it's going to sound crazy, but my dream school was here. I was like, man, I want to go to Eastern. I don't regret anything. I'm glad I came here. I'm kind of glad that none of the bigger schools offer me because I get to kind of prove them wrong. You know, I love it here and I'm glad I stayed here.
Chism continues to carry that chip on his shoulder, being undersized and under-recruited, and believes that gives him an edge on the field.
I write it down in my notebook. That's kind of one of my goals to start the year is play every rep like it's your last rep because you really never know when football can be done. So I don't want to take a practice for granted. I don't want to take a play for granted, a game for granted. So I kind of just try to go out there and enjoy it and really just work hard because just by doing that, I feel like it's given me an edge, especially at a young age. I'm just going hard every snap. It doesn't matter if it's a walk-through, if it's a jog-through. I'd rather have people try to slow me down than speed me up.
It's work ethic, it's dedication, consistency, and consistency at a high level is the hardest thing to obtain in life, but even harder in sports. He's always at the same speed. It's always a game rep to him. He just practices at a high level. He practices like a pro. He carries himself off the field in life as a pro. It's fun to watch. He's just a phenomenal human being. He's put in his work. He's witnessed a lot of those great ones you've seen, either on film or in person, and he emulates himself to be one of those guys, and he's chasing it. He doesn't just say it. He's willing and going to do it.
Thanks to those qualities, Chism has become a strong leader by example for the Eastern offense, but this year he is becoming more vocal as well.
I'm not a talkative person, so when I say something, I hope it means more to the people that are listening, you know, because I work my tail off, I do all these little things, and then if I speak up and say something, it's all right, we got to do this.
Heading into this season, Chism's main goal is to win games and return Eastern to its prior national prominence.
Just because we got new players doesn't mean we're going to be better. So we're going to have to do all these little things behind the line, the little details, get our yards on these routes, go through the right progressions, the right reads, block the right people. I think it's all those little details that are going to help us win games and help us get over that hump because obviously I think we have talent. I think everyone knows that. We got good players. We know what we're doing. It's just going to be what little thing can help us get that edge over people and just continue to try to dominate games and win games.
Chism begins his run at Eastern Immortality on August 29th when the Eagles face Monmouth in the season opener. In the studio, Andrew Quinn, KREM 2 Sports.